Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
It's your brother here, Yakanan.
It's your brother Parathon.
First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and that taught us this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Today's lesson is going to be about just enduring the hardships, enduring the temptation, but overall enduring in this Babylonian captivity that we are in.
We kind of open up with Sirach, chapter 2 and 1. All right, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." All right, "Cleave unto him that and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." I'm gonna stop at 5. Verse 4. "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." All right, hey man, the men of the Lord is that gold being tried in the fire, man.
God.
Only the elect, the first fruits, are going to endure to the end. Okay, this low estate is these fleshly bodies, man. All right, spirit battle in the flesh. Okay, dealing with demons at the job, your woman. Okay, if Satan can't get to you, he use the people around you, your family, your kids, man. Okay, I'm gonna go into that word endure. If you got anything else,
And that's the Lord giving you warning. It says, "My son, prepare thy soul for temptation." The Lord is giving us a warning, telling us, hey, when you come to serve me, it's not going to be all peaches and cream, all right? But the things I'm going to put you through, it's going to make you better, all right? Just like when gold has to be put through the fire to be refurbished as gold, those men that elect, we have to be put through this fire to be refined as gold, to be refined as those virgins that the scriptures speak about, okay? Each day, we're getting farther and farther away from this world, and we're getting closer and closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay? The ways of this world are flesh. This wicked society, these wicked people in rule, okay? These are the hard things and the temptations that we go through as men of the Lord in this world, man. All right, but the Lord tell us, hey, he told us already that it's going to happen, and then he told us what to do when it happens, man.
Hey, and look, I almost got to get this precept before I get the word. This is James chapter 5 and 11. It says, "Behold," and you know what I'm going to start at 10, James 5 and 10. It says, "Take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering affliction and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy." All right.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you go into the blue letter, the Greek word there for endure is hypomeno. All right, which goes to remain, to tarry behind, to remain, to abide, not recede or flee, to persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Hamashiach, Yahushai. All right, it says to endure, to bear bravely and calmly. Okay, let's see. Have fortitude, persevere, abide. You brothers get the picture. Okay, hey, they said an example they used was Job, man. Job was wealthy, all right? He had everything and he lost it all. He lost all his children. He lost everything he had. He owned all that materialistic shit. That was just a prime example. Hey, what does Job mean in the Hebrew, man? I'll get that later. But hey, man, it got to the point where his women turned on him. And he said, hey, you speak as one of the foolish women because she started doubting. All right, he had bulls all over his body. He never once cursed the Lord, man. He kept enduring.
And it said that Job was a perfect man.
All
right. That means he, one that feared the Lord, one of the greatest men, I think it said on the East Coast or something like that. But it just shows you that don't matter how perfect you are or where you at, you could be at the low, you could be at the top, the Lord's still going to test you, man. All right. The Lord's still going to see where you at. The Lord going to see where your faith resides. Is it truly in him when times get bad? Or are you going to try and figure it out yourself and lean upon your own understanding? And Job was tested, and it showed that he depended and had faith in the Lord the whole way through.
Hey, so according to the blue letter, Job, in the Hebrew, his name means hated. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but hey, in the sight of men, it may have seemed like he was hated.
Yeah,
but
God.
Job was Job was one of the Lord's favorites, man.
That's why his wife said what she said. She said, "Hey, so she questioned the Lord, and Job was like, what is that we receive bad that we will not receive good from the Lord?" Because she questioned, why is the Lord doing this to you? So from the looks of men, it looked like Job was hated by the Lord. Right? But the Lord was ultimately testing Job because he really loved Job and we wanted to see what he was about. Ultimately, it was Satan testing Job and the Lord allowing it because he knew Job wouldn't fold.
And that's how you know hey man, the wicked they hate the righteous, man. Job was so righteous that Satan had to, man, what's up with your servant Job?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll bet you if you remove that hedge from him, that he gonna curse you. You know what I mean? The Lord had that. The Lord had faith in Job to where he let him rock out. Yeah, he said, I'll let you do anything but kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm through the spirit, I'm gonna get what you said. I'm gonna speak on what Job's wife said. This Job 2:10. I'm gonna hit 7. Hold on. I'm gonna hit 9. It's probably some lamb on that. Job 2:9. Then thus, Job 2:9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still remain thine integrity? Curse Yahweh and die. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh and not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. So he kept his integrity, man.
That's Satan hopping on his woman, trying to tell her, man, just curse the Lord and die. Look what he done did unto you. And Job was basically like, man, you foolish woman. All right, this is just a test. Job knew it was a test. He knew it wasn't going to be a forever thing. All right, but that shows you how quickly these people are willing to turn on the Lord. They're willing to turn on you. All right, because ultimately they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
You go into that word foolish there. I'm going to get it real quick since I got it. Senseless, a fool. I mean, it's a wild person. All right, Satan definitely jumped on that ass. Okay? And ultimately, she was testing Job too. You know what I mean? But Job would stand up. Let's see what else we got.
I got something.
You got something? I bring it out.
2 Timothy 2:3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right, and when you go into the word soldier, it means to be solo. Right? Because at the end of the day, we may have the angels, we may have Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we may have other brothers in this truth that help us. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to really be able to study, show your due diligence, go out to the highways and byways, put the work in that's required. Okay, you can have all the angels and all the brothers around you that you want, but if you don't have it in you to do it, only you can pick yourself back up. Okay, only you can put yourself in a great predicament to win, man. All right, so that's why he used the word soldier, because you're solo at the end of the day. When you go to war, it's just you. Yeah, you might go with an army, but you still gotta you gotta do what you gotta do solo first.
That's right, Hey man, endure hardness. Hardness means to be afflicted, to suffer.
God.
All right, to suffer trouble. Okay. Let me see. I got something. I'm gonna hit James, the 1st chapter. Is that in that?
1 and 2, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. So this is the book of James. I'll just start from the top. Pointing 2 and 3. All right. James 1 and 1. James, the servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let your patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and enter wanting nothing. And I just, I'm in 5:2. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberty and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. All right. So the trying of our faith worketh patience, man. All right. We have to. Patience means to suffer. Okay. You got to suffer for any good thing that you want, that you pray for, man. You're not just going to get that shit, man. You got to be tried. Faith without works is dead, man. All right. Let me see. Let me grab. Got anything out?
1 Corinthians 10:13. They have no temptation taken you but such as common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. So Lord basically saying he's not going to give you more than what you can handle. All right?
Right.
Whatever temptations that he's putting in front of you, he's putting it in front of you so you can overcome and become stronger from it.
That's right.
Okay, that's why it says, you know, your patience is going to build you up what you're going through. Okay, that's why we went back and we talked about the gold going through the fire. Okay, you got to go through that hard stuff. You got to go through them temptations. You got to go through them setbacks. You got to go through them losses. You got to go through them hardships, them storms, because ultimately, them bad days, okay, them bad times is what makes you stronger, man. As a saying in the world, a smooth sea never made a great sailor. That sailor has to fight them hard currents and the waves and the hard sea to become an even better sailor. Okay, just as like we got to in this truth and this faith. The Lord ultimately, every time we go through something bad, that's not all ultimately because of what we did wrong. Okay, the Lord might just be throwing us stuff because he thinks we need built up more. So he'll put us through certain fires so we become better through.
Hey, and another thing, the end of that was that brothers alike all going through the same thing. Is that what you read? Oh, okay.
No,
that's the other one.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, Salaki. I'm going to jump back in James, the first chapter. I'm going to jump down to the 12th verse. Okay, James 1 and 12. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." That them is going into the elect, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians, man. Okay? Only the elect is going to endure until the end. All right? Hey, what does Revelation 12 and 12 say? It says, you know, if you have but a short time, so he's coming down with great wrath, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, Revelation.
All right?
12, yeah.
So that wrath, man, that wrath, you know, temptation is included in that. All right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Hey, he says, he that endureth to the end.
I got it.
Got it?
Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So all them Christians telling you that they saved because they accepted Jesus and Christ in their heart, that's not in the scriptures, man. Okay, it clearly says, he that endureth unto the end shall be saved. That means you got to be able to endure these hardships, these battles, okay, these storms, okay, Jacob's troubles, okay, these hard times to come, the temptation that the whole world's going to face against that RFID chip, man. Okay, the temptation that the whole world's going to face when that dollar crashes. Okay, a lot of temptations, a lot more greater temptations are going to take place upon the earth, man. Okay, and those the elect are going to be the ones that are able to endure those temptations. Why? Because they got the knowledge and wisdom and stability that the scriptures speak about. That is the word. That is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They have that faith to keep them safe and to separate. And they have that hedge of protection. They have that strong tower in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's what's going to help them endure. But these other people in the world that don't have those type of things, that don't have those qualities, that don't have the name, that don't have the faith, that didn't put the work in, they're not going to be able to endure. They're going to fold in these hard times to come because their faith and their trust is in man in this society.
That's right. That God is Mammon. All right, Esau. They worship Esau. I got something. This is Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." And I wanted to get the word sufferings. In the Greek is pathema. All right, which means affliction, affection, motion. That which one suffers or has suffered externally, a misfortune, calamity, evil, affliction of the sufferings of a Mashiach. All right. So this shit we going through, and this is light. Yeah, you know what I mean, Jacob's trouble ain't really tip off yet. You can still wake up and do what you want to do now. You got a job, you can spend money. All right, but we, you know, those that's in the know, see, you know, these prophecies being fulfilled, man. All right. So these sufferings can't compare to the glory that's going to be revealed in us, that us being the elect men. Spiritual power. All right. Lord, that standard that's going to be set up. All right. Against this wicked ass kingdom, Esau himself. Let me see. You have anything else on? Romans 12. I hit that.
That's all right.
That was pretty much the point, man. Hey, man, we didn't want to make this a long lesson. All right. Pretty much hit some fundamental scriptures. Mind you, brothers, that, hey, man, endure to the end.
All right. No matter what happened, man, you're going to have your family turn on you, your friends turn on you. Okay? Hey, hell, maybe even some brothers in the truth turn on you, man. But never turn your back on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He going to give you that crown of eternal life.
Hey, it's definitely the time of sifting, man. Just be on your watch. All right, and hey, repent or perish, man. Hey, Elder Tahar said this now is the time to be on fire, man. All right, uplift each other, man. Show charity, which is agape in the Greek, going into brotherly love, man. All right, be there for each other. All right, good.
So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and that taught us this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you we say shalom.
Shalom. Hey, Kwam Yasharal in the Bible Ball.
Khan.